Hi guys. Okay, so I got to clarify on something. The Holy Spirit's just kind of like leading me to do this. Um, Many of you know I'm like really big about God, and I'm also very big on honesty. And also, I'm one of those people that likes to amend or make my amends as I go. I don't like to hold grudges. So, not that I'm like mad at anyone or anything, but I'm just saying that. So I'm in a time right now where like God's testing me for certain things. And if a lot of you remember when I got like that $700 that was dropped in my PayPal account. So here's the real 411 on that. So like I'm going to share this not because I am embarrassed about it, I'm not going to lie, but I'm actually like really really thrilled to know how God worked in this situation because he still gets glory and it's still amazing how he moves and it's just amazing how he like gets everything together even when like I don't see it coming. And I didn't really like release this. At least I didn't feel like he wanted me to release this just yet. I wanted to make sure I had all the facts together before I started revealing anything this time. So I apologize to anyone who actually like I don't know, I guess got upset because like maybe they thought I was like going under a scam or something and they were worried about me. Well, it wasn't. It was real. It's just it's a story you gotta listen to, okay? So basically, I'm gonna keep this short. Um, I have a PayPal account, and I have a friend from high school who I believe has a PayPal account, or at least opened one. And so, how the money got in there was actually, yeah, it was someone who deposited the money, like, to me, but it wasn't exactly to me. So, I had an old phone number apparently that was like still on my PayPal account, and the woman that was sending this money to me meant to send it to this girl that I went to high school with. And what happened was is that she decided to do the phone number route instead of the email. I've never done like the whole time that I've ever had a PayPal account. I've never done the whole like phone number thing. I've always done email. And I don't even use PayPal that often. It's just here and there. So that's why I did try to reach out to her, and that's now it makes sense why that email didn't really exist. So yeah, I did get caught up in that because I'm like, oh my gosh, like angels have emails. But so I just wanted to make that correction. Uh I think God really just wanted to test to see if I would give the money back. Like, if I would try to lie about it or if I would try to manipulate the situation to where I could keep it or just pretend like I don't even know that someone's trying to reach out to me because my friend from high school reached out to me saying that that money was supposed to go to her after she saw I had posted it on Facebook. And it actually worked out, and I'm glad. At first, I was kind of regretting that I posted it because I'm like, that's $700 that I could really use towards bills because I'm still paying on medical bills and just a few. And then I have only, not too much debt when it comes to credit because I don't really have a whole lot of credit cards, but the one that I do have, I could use to like put towards that as well. So, as an adult, $700 actually could go a long way. So when this friend reached out to me, I told her, I was really kind of disappointed. I did test her a little bit to make sure that she wasn't just like trying to get the money from me and that actually legitly like needed to go to her. And it turns out everything she said matched up to what I was asking her. Um she actually her and her fiance, they honestly, like I told him what I was going to do with that money. But I told him because it's not mine, I will give it back. I'm just glad that, I found out that it actually did belong to somebody and that it's actually someone that I know. So, talk about small world because this girl that I went to high school actually had my old cell phone number and she was the one that actually needed the money. And she was just blessed and grateful that I was the one that actually like got that money because let's be honest, most people probably wouldn't give that back. And I'm not being mighty or anything. I'm just saying like it even crossed my mind at one point to just like try to have it, but then, I felt like God was really, really pressing into my character. Like, could I trust you with money, period? Like, if it's yours or not, like, would you do the right thing? And especially if I want to bless you with like, more money. And I know God, he can give money and like that. So, yeah. So basically, her and I got on the phone, started talking a little bit and worked it out. Was able to I wanted to do she wanted to do PayPal again and just have me like transfer it that way, but I was afraid it would just kind of like go back to me somehow, and I didn't want to repeat the process, so I just told her that, you know what, we could just like do a different way. So we found a different way. And so she ended up getting her money, but before I did that, she actually told me when she was talking to her fiance about what happened while we were on the phone. Her and her fiance were so generous. Like, they literally, felt bad about the situation because they knew I actually could use that $700. And out of their own hearts, like, they actually told me I could keep 100 of that. So God is so good, y'all. Like, he really is. Like, he is just phenomenal. Like, I did not see that one coming. And the thing is the reason I got so hyped up is because, there's a part in the Bible where he's talking about, like in Job, when he will like give you double for your trouble. After you lose everything, he'll bless you with stuff and then he'll give you double for it. So I kind of thought that's where that was going, and given like the whole tenfold or sevenfold type deal. Um, and even though God proved to me in that moment that yes, he is capable of doing that, the real lesson in it, um, and it's not even really a lesson, it's more like I don't even know, like he tested me, and then it's like he was also rewarding me at the same time, but not for, I wouldn't say he wasn't like rewarding me for giving the money back. Um, because like I did get $100 out of that 700 just because I did choose to do the right thing. But that was on them. Like, they offered that, and yes, God had a part to play in it. But what he really spoke to me about was why he gave me 100. Because I actually, there was a woman I worked with, and back in December around Christmas time, she didn't have money for her kids to have a Christmas at all. And so I would have just blown that money, like on something that I really didn't need, or something I already had, or it wouldn't have been good like back then. So, because I just started my new job and it's Christmas time. So like God basically put it on my heart to help this woman out. And I did. And God told me, like, I didn't give you this job just to like hoard money for yourself. I gave it to you so that you could bless others and you could help other people. Because, definitely take what you need for yourself, but then when you have enough left over, help somebody else. And so that's basically what I did. I gave that woman $100. Like, I don't know, I think it was like our last day before we went on like Christmas break or something. So I gave her that money, and I really didn't know if she'd pay me back or not. Found out later that no, she could not pay me back. And I wasn't really concerned about it because I know where my strength and my hope comes from, and that's God. So I know he can like supply anything. So needless to say, like a couple months later, like I've totally forgot, because God told me, like, don't worry about it. You'll get your money back. You'll get it back. You'll get it back. And lo and behold, like, he didn't really tell me how. He just said that it's going to come back like a boomerang. So here we have my friend's mess up on PayPal, and I happen to be wrapped up in it just because of a phone number I don't even have anymore. And apparently it's on my account, and I'm pretty sure I thought I just updated it like a few days before, so it almost seemed impossible for that to even happen. But I mean, it's God we're talking about, right? I mean, he literally turns the impossible to possible. So that was just beyond amazing. How he worked and all that, and the people that he used to like make it all come together and like orchestrate all of it. And sure enough, he was not joking. Like, I did get my 100 back for helping that woman. And not only that, like, I got to, help my friend who actually like needed that 700. Um get part of her money back and everything. And I did get a lesson out of all of it. I kind of been learning not to jump the gun too soon when it comes to like blessings sometimes, because I mean, I'm excited when God does stuff. So I kind of tend to forget that I need to like chill for a minute just to like see what all he's going to do. Like, is this done? Is there more to it? Or, basically I just didn't wait on him there. I just kind of was like, literally like the day that happened, like immediately got on there on media and just started like posting about it. So I apologize. Like, I am a little embarrassed, but at the same time, Romans 8:28, everything comes together for greater good for those who love God. So there was still a lot of good things and benefits from this whole experience. So yeah, if any of you care, I mean, that's the story. Sorry to disappoint you, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just a phone number issue, but that's pretty cool. So anyways, y'all have a wonderful, I don't know what day it is because I think it's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I work night shift, so I can't really remember. But anyways, y'all have a good one.